So
Read for the whole story.
You can shorten it though. So yeah, so Narada Muni saw that this Kali Yuga was so very sinful. What happened next?
Then he went to Dwarka to speak to Krishna if there was any way to stop the people from doing sinful activities. Then that time Krishna was also actually waiting for Narada Muni. So that time Krishna in Dwarka was talking to Mother Rukmini. So that time Krishna actually took the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and in that form he was going to appear as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in that form he was talking to Mother Rukmini. As Narada entered in their palace, then Krishna actually seeing Krishna's form in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Narada actually recognized that this will be the form to appear in Kali Yuga. Then Krishna told him that right now you go and tell Uddhava whom he left in this world when he left. So he was actually meditating in Madhurika ashram. So after that he should pass the message to the 88,000 sages at Naimisharanya. Then he should inform Lord Shiva, Brahma, all other like great souls of this universe. In this way Narada Muni came. First he went to Uddhava, then he went to the 88,000 sages where they were performing the yagyas and kathas. Then after that he went to Lord Shiva. So when Lord Shiva heard that the 88,000 sages they went to Navadvip to perform Gaura Katha, then he was ready, he was so eager to come and to listen the Katha from the beginning, but he found his carrier bull was so slow. So he immediately from his Kailasha mountain, he went to Satyaloka to ask the Brahma's carrier called the swan.
This is the very swan right here.
Yeah, this is the very swan of Lord Brahma. So as Lord Shiva asked from Lord Brahma, so immediately Lord Brahma gave to his son Shiva. And Lord Shiva, he was not actually used to riding on the swan's back.
The swan was very fast.
Yeah. So as he sat on the back of the swan, immediately, like Lord Shiva could not actually, speed up. He could not adjust with the speed of the swan. So he leaned back on the swan's back, and the swan is just zoomed down here. And in this way he was listening, Lord Shiva was listening. So at the end, as per the katha, the pastimes were going on, he was witnessing the pastimes as the purest audience. So at the end, Lord Shiva entered in Mahaprabhu's love. He entered in this mood and he actually completely felt, he felt soon, like in the Krishna, Mahaprabhu's love. So this is that deity that when he entered completely in Mahaprabhu's pastimes, so then he manifested in this deity form. According to that, Lord Shiva did not go back to Kailasha again, and Brahma swan, actually he also remained like this, and on the back of the swan, Lord Shiva, he are holding the two conch shells. This is Lord Shiva where he was sitting, then he leaned back. These are his two arms, other two arms. This is his face, and this is the leaf of the lotus where the swan was sitting. And this way, this is the back of the swan. This is complete self-manifested deity, along with the swan of Lord Brahma.
The very swan of Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva himself, no man carved this deity.
No man.
They just magically appeared.
Yeah, they appeared and they found him in Gomati river. So they have a festival with Lord Shiva. At the end of the Bengali month called Chaitra. They have a festival called Charat Puja. So that day they worship Lord Shiva according to their the Shiva's rites they're supposed to do on that day. So they do like that. So hopefully next year this Lord Shiva will come to ISKCON before that festival. So ISKCON is also having a good name for Lord Shiva. Sometimes they also help them to renovate the temple, to develop this area. So in front of this area, that area is called Naimisharanya, where 88,000 sages who were chanting and
How long ago was this?
It was at the end of Dwapara Yuga.
So like 5,000 years ago.
More than 5,200
Yeah.
some years
Yeah.
ago. And then they came to this place in the beginning of Kali Yuga. And then here they recited Gaura Bhagavat Katha. And where Lord Shiva was the first and the most important audience in the 88,000 sages. So at the end, this is the consequence of drowning in Mahaprabhu's loving pastimes. So this is Lord Shiva. He manifested in this form in Naimisharanya in Navadip Dham. It's called the identical Naimisharanya in Navadip Dham.